Hey there, I'm John.
And I'm Katie. Welcome to Pizza with Plants.
Today, we're making jam, relish, whatever you want to call it. I like jam. Do you like jam?
I like jam.
She likes my jam. So we are gonna make a tomato relish, but it's a spicy, sweet,
Yum. These beautiful tomatoes.
Lots of ingredients. We've got the base of it. We've got some heirloom tomatoes that we have
From the farmer's
market.
Bend Farmer's Market.
Did a field trip there. Got some sweet onion. We're going to start chopping some of this stuff up. We're just rough chopping everything. At the end, we're going to be using a stick blender to kind of blend it all together.
And hopefully not destroy the kitchen at the same time.
I'll probably destroy the kitchen because I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah.
So Katie is getting her tomatoes done. I'm just going to rough chop the sweet onion and get that into the bowl. And then there's a ton of ingredients in this. We've got the recipe down below, and most everything is going to be pretty easy for you to find. So shouldn't be that difficult at all. The one thing that we are not doing is we are not skinning the tomatoes. So you don't want to skin the tomatoes because the skin actually has a little bit of pectin in it, so that'll help firm things up.
All right, I'm going to put tomatoes in.
Yes, so we've got the tomatoes going in. We've got our sweet onions. Let's get that in there.
So everything goes in with the exception of the fresh herbs.
And the fresh herbs that we've got that we'll be putting in at the end, we have chives, sage, oregano, and basil. So Katie's dropping some balsamic in there right now. These are a Calabrian pepper that we got at Whole Foods. So super spicy. That's really gonna offer the heat.
Hold on, I just want to get, well, don't hold on, but you know.
I understand.
Keep going.
So she's gonna do the peppers while she's doing that. We have about 8 to 9 garlic cloves that we've just kind of rough chopped. We have
fresh lemon juice.
1/4 cup of fresh lemon juice. We have some capers. I kept a little bit of the brine in the capers to add that kind of saltiness. We've got some brown sugar going in. And then the spices that we have just salt, pepper, basil, oregano, and smoked paprika.
Do you want to do it on the...
So we're gonna get that on the stove and get it cooked down.
Oh, wrong one.
Okay, so we're gonna get this going. We've got it on the stove. We're gonna start out at a medium heat just to kind of get everything mixed in. But this is gonna take a little while. So once you've got this all mixed in and everything's kind of incorporated, you're gonna wanna let this go for 2 hours on low. And we'll check back in with it, but everything is gonna kind of break down. And what we're gonna do towards the end, we'll hit it with a stick blender, throw in our fresh herbs, and we should be good to go. Okay, so we are about 1 hour in, and everything is kind of starting to reduce down a little bit. You can see the skins are coming off. Don't be afraid of that. It will, when you stick blend this, it's just gonna add a little bit more texture, but the flavor is super sweet. I tasted some of the broth before we started filming, and it is just, it's sweet, it's hot, it's a flavor bomb of just goodness. So we're gonna let it go for about another hour to 2 hours. And as I said earlier, at the tail end, we're gonna throw those fresh herbs in. So we'll be back with you in a little bit. Okay, so we are at the 2 hour mark, and this has really reduced down nicely. Smells amazing. I'm gonna add in the fresh herbs, and again, we've got chives, oregano, basil, and some sage. And I didn't want those to go the full time. I didn't want them to get lost. So just going to put these in at the tail end and let things continue to cook for a little bit. Continue to reduce down those fresh herbs, kind of release. And we're going to come in and get this kind of blended up a little bit. And I cannot wait to see how this tastes. See you soon. Okay, we're all ready. So this has been going for about 2.5 hours. We did 2 hours, 2 hours, and then I added the fresh herbs. Those went for about 30 minutes. Set that there, and now we're gonna get this blended up. So if you don't have a stick blender, you could probably use a Cuisinart or just a normal blender. You really have to manage it so that, because what you're going for is just kind of a consistency that you like. So just gonna kind of hit this and push down. Try not to make too much of a mess because I don't need to get yelled at on camera. The little chunks of everything, the garlic, the tomatoes, the onions, the herbs. It looks amazing, smells amazing. I'm gonna think that probably is good. And I think, yeah, we're gonna call it. I think that's good. We're gonna let this cool down a little bit, throw it on some bread, and see how it tastes. Okay, it's time to test. So admittedly, I wasn't very happy with the consistency of the relish. So I actually got up early, we're in the next day now, and I cooked this down for another 30 minutes.
With the lid off.
With the lid off.
So
so it got a lot thicker, flavor's a lot more intense, but it is the consistency that I originally wanted. So you live and you learn. So super excited to taste this. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
We've not had this before.
Yes,
so,
brand new taste. And the dogs in the background clearly want some too. So.
All right.
All right. Okay, I know what I think because I've been tasting it all along while cooking it. What do you think?
It's good. I mean, it's like deep, robust tomato, like ragu.
Yeah.
Like if you like a beef bolognese or something, I feel like you would really like this because it's so intense with the herbs and the garlic and the tomatoes and.
A little bit goes a long way. But that's kind of my goal with this is to just, on the pizzas specifically, to just be able to add little dollops of this, and then kind of like the pestos we've talked about, it just offers this huge flavor sensation going on. But great, you could add this as a top with pasta, veggies, again, just as a pump up of tomato umami flavoring.
Crostini, the way we have with the little vegan cream cheese, it's good. It's very good. I like it.
Okay, all right. Go team. Teamwork makes the dream work. All right.
All right. As always, we hope you've enjoyed this. Be kind.
Eat pizza.
With plants.